Hi, my beautiful angels. Let me know if you can hear me now. This will be my second attempt because the first one, the sound went off. Every day, some lovely thing. I say mixing energy and technology are two different things. Sometimes I'll do a session with a client of mine and the Zoom will totally collapse in that second. So today I'll be talking about how to deal with loneliness during pandemic. I did a survey and a majority of people have chosen loneliness as one of the major things that everybody's dealing with. And I completely understand that because when the pandemic hit, we thought it was going to be a few weeks and then it turned out into a year. So loneliness, it's a very serious subject because that leads to a lot of mental disease, mental problems, and also depression and stress and anxiety. A lot of that comes from feeling lonely. Sometimes you can even be around other family members and still feel lonely, right? For some of you who are familiar with my work, in one of my videos, I'm actually talking how I want to live to a day where you go to the doctor instead of getting a prescription right away from what's wrong with you. The doctor is asking you, hey, do you have love in your life? Are you lonely? Because loneliness kills us better and better, kills us more than anything else. So for those of you who are joining, please let me know if you can hear me, if my audio sounds good. I had a little technical difficulties before. So in today's session, I will be talking about loneliness, whether you're feeling lonely sometimes or most of the time. I will be sharing with you some practical tools how to uplift your life every single day, to have a certain routine every single day that you're looking forward to. You wake up with this, happiness and excitement about life. Because regardless of what's happening around, I want to empower you to stay centered in your body, mind, and soul. So let me know if you can hear me, for one. And for two, how do you deal with loneliness? How has 2020 been for you? What tools do you use every day to uplift yourself, to feel better, to find that strength to keep moving forward? One of the craziest statistics that I saw just in Los Angeles, in the first month of pandemic, the suicide hotline went up to 8,000%. Now that is scary information because when you're lonely, and this is the first time in history that you get to deal with all the stuff from your past that you haven't dealt with. When the world is open, and I live in California, so everything is closed here. When the world is open, you go to work, you have things to do, you go to a bar, you interact with people. There is a level of avoidance of what's going on inside. And this year we realized that, wait, now I'm left by myself. I get to work from home. I have all this time with myself. How do I deal with it? How do I clear all the heaviness that is coming along, right? If you are joining right now, let me know if the audio is good. So I know that I'm not talking to myself like I did in previous video. So I'm going to share with you today 5 practical tools that you can use every day to deal with loneliness. Because my friend, I want you to feel loved and appreciated every day because you're not alone. You're not alone. I'm here for you. And there's a lot of amazing coaches and motivational speakers and friends out there who want to uplift you, right? Who want to make you feel loved and appreciated. We all want the same thing. Okay. So I'm going to share with you 5 practical steps that you can take every single day if you feel lonely. So the first tool is spend time in nature. And you've seen that, you've heard that before. Why is it so important? when you're in the house, you're constantly absorbing that junk light from your computers, from your TV, from your lights. And that is not good information for our system. It's all positive ions. And when you're in nature, you're absorbing negative ions that cancels out some of that junk light. Not only that, but when you spend time in nature, you feel good. You don't know why. Even 10 minutes in nature uplifts you. It's very healing. And I want you to realize when you're in nature that you're not alone. The sun always comes out and warms you up. The trees are there. The grass is there, or the snow, depends on what side of the country you live in. So spending time in nature is an amazing tool, not only for your health, for your well-being, for your mental state, but it's also good for the environment. Right? You can go, I go hiking every day. You can still social distance from other people, but be in nature, go out, do things. Don't get stuck in front of a TV, absorbing all that junk information that keeps you at a low vibration. Right? So second tool is, you're going to love this one. Do a Zoom call with a group of friends, right? Just because you're home and you have to keep the social distance, it doesn't mean that you can't have fun. You can meet up with your friends. Let's say you have 5, 10, 20 friends. Do a Zoom call every week and make it fun. Right? Don't just sit down and talk about random stuff. Let's say every week somebody takes the lead into organizing something. Okay, this week we're going to cook together. So you bring your computer into the kitchen and we're all cooking and having fun, right? Or maybe somebody's conducting a workout class, right? We have to stay active. Just because we're in pandemic and we can't go to the gym, it doesn't mean that you just put your cute little butt on the couch and watch TV. We got to move, right? We got to circulate and move that energy and stay uplifted. So make that Zoom call with your friends really fun. Have a cooking session, have a workout, have a dancing, whatever it is that you want to learn, teach each other stuff. So use that. I know a lot of kids don't like it because for kids, they have to stay in front of a Zoom session for 3-4 hours and for school. But we're adults, right? We can still move around and have the Zoom interaction with our friends because energy transfers through technology, right? You feel my energy right now. You watch my videos, you're like, oh my gosh, it's just a bundle of joy. Just because I'm on a computer where you watch this afterwards, you still get the same benefit, right? I'm there with you. Even though you can't physically see me, I'm right there with you. So use the technology that is supposed to be such a gift for us to stay closer than ever. Imagine without technology, without Zoom. Be grateful for all the tools that we have to connect with people from across the world. Okay. Number 3, you're going to love this one. Get to know yourself through meditation and healing work. For those of you who are familiar with my work, I share a lot of healing meditations on my YouTube channel. And even if you've never meditated before, this is a great time to start because my meditations are infused with healing energy. You're going to feel that. If you don't want a guided meditation, then do it by yourself. Can you, and are you worth the investment? 5 minutes per day. Can you sit down and allow those thoughts to come in and drift away and calm and then just clear your mind? Because what happened when the pandemic hit and everybody was quarantined? Now, probably for the first time in history, we're left without thoughts. And it could be a scary place if you've never did the work to clear those on a subconscious level. Now you're dealing with. And there's bombarding amount of thoughts and heaviness that are coming from the past. And it's hard. So it's easy to cope with it by reaching out for that drink or drugs or whatever it is that people are using as a coping mechanism. And I encourage you and I empower you to invest those 5 minutes in yourself and meditate. Get to know who you are. It's interesting because when you get to know who you are, when you love every part of you, you'll never feel lonely a day in your life. I have a blast by myself. I'm a trained extrovert. I love being around people, and I love being by myself. And I want to share and empower you with the same tools. Clear those stuff on your subconscious level from your past. Free yourself up. Love yourself. Love the inner child. And if you haven't seen the inner child work, 2 days ago, I did a visualization on how to embrace that inner child. So go back, watch that, and find out who you are. Fall in love with who you are. Here, I'm going to put Veronica Parks one. I'm going to put the YouTube channel where I share a lot of meditation. So feel free to go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, comment, like, share it with others. I share healing meditations that will help you clear some of those blocks and feel better, right? I just made a meditation last week to help you raise your vibration. Even if you don't meditate, if you never followed anything like that, lay down and listen to that. You are going to feel better at the end. I promise you. Okay. So the next step, number 4, is keep a regular schedule and build a routine. As much as we love to massage the idea of, growing and getting ourselves out of a comfort zone, as human nature, we want things that are comfortable. We are subconsciously looking for that routine because that keeps us safe. So building a routine for yourself every day. Okay, I wake up at 7 a.m., I work out, I have breakfast, I check my emails, I get to work, then I spend some time on the Zoom with my friends. Whatever that is, build that schedule. I have a consistent routine every single day because that will help you stay centered and look forward to the next day. Right? We like that comfort zone. We like to know what's coming next. And right now we live in a period that there's a lot of uncertainty. What's going to come tomorrow? Where are we heading as a nation, as a global community? And we can stay and watch the news and get into that low vibration and start feeling worried about everything's going to happen, or we can stay centered, build that routine, because the best way you can change the world, my friend, is by improving yourself. So build a routine to give yourself that little comfort every single day that is still familiar to you. So last one, but not least, is learn something new and pick up a new hobby. And you've heard that before. But here's the trick. When you pick up a new hobby, when you learn something new, not only are you building brain neurons, but you're also focusing that beautiful mind of yours into something that is positive, that is uplifting. So instead of having that hard time or dealing with that kind of stuff or feeling lonely and going down that downward spiral, did I say that correct? Down, or you'll correct me afterwards. I never claimed to speak perfect English. So when you do that, you can go into a dark place. But if you're focused on learning something new, whether it is you want to learn a new instrument, you want to learn some moves, you want to learn a new software, you want to learn how to do live videos, whatever that is for you, pick up that hobby. If you can pick something that is creative work, even better. But when you're focused on something, that will get your mind off whatever stuff that are coming to the surface, they're bothering you. Right? And I want to make the association of elderly couples. How many times have you seen, people, they are in a marriage for a certain period of time, and then when one person passes away, the other one follows. Have you ever noticed that? If you did, click yes or click yes. Say yes in the chat box. The reason being is, as human nature, we always need something to look forward to. Right? We always need something to go for. So when you pick up that hobby, then you have one more reason to wake up in the morning and be excited about life. It doesn't matter what it is. Pick up something that you can learn. Because my friend, learning doesn't end in college or whatever it is that was your extended education. Learning is something you do every day. So instead of watching the news or social media that is negative and absorbing that low vibrational information that keeps you right here. I want you to learn something creative so you can get over here. And then do some meditations that will get you over here. And then do some real deep work so you can go higher. We always constantly want to move higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. Once you get to a level, you can go back, right? And I know you can do that. Happiness is a choice. You're not born like just feeling happy. Thank God to all the stuff that our ancestors have been through. Being sad, being stressed, feeling negative emotions, that's imprinted out in our DNA. So being happy, that's a state of mind. It's a choice. And when you can apply all these tools every single day to uplift yourself, or find coaches that will kick your butt and get you there faster. Because you can, my friend. You can be as happy as you allow yourself to be. It's all a state of mind. So I hope these tools help you today. If they resonate with you, please let me know. Share it, comment, subscribe to my channel. Find those awesome healing meditations on my YouTube channel. Just search for Veronica Parks, because I want to share with you the tools that had completely transformed my life. If you had met me 15 years ago, I was a completely different person. You would never catch me smile. So if I can be a bundle of joy and happy, so can you. I love you, my friend, and I will see you tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Bye-bye.